This is a city of immigrants. We always have been for almost 400 years. This is our fundamental nature. We're going to defend all of our people, regardless of where they come from and regardless of their documentation status.
We're going to stay a sanctuary city. We welcome people, whether you're from Poland or Pakistan, whether you're from Ireland or India or Israel, and whether you're from Mexico or Moldova, where my grandfather came from. You are welcomed in Chicago as you pursue the American dream.
A growing number of mayors of sanctuary cities say they will fight President Trump's executive order. Trump's chief of staff saying funding should be pulled for people who do not follow the law.
So here's the thing. The question is, should places in this country that ignore the laws of this country when it comes to immigration receive federal money into their communities? No. And the answer to me is no. The point is, if you defy the laws of this country, you shouldn't receive federal taxpayer dollars from the people of this country.
We welcome my next guest. His son Billy and Billy's wife Natalie were killed in June of 2016 in Austin, Texas. Here's President Trump.
We're joined here this afternoon by parents whose children were horribly killed by individuals living here illegally. Many have become friends of mine. Fred Funderburgh and his son James, who lost Billy. Billy was Fred's son and James's brother. Billy's wife, Natalie, was also killed by an illegal immigrant, somebody that should never, ever have been here.
Well, Fred joins me now. Fred, we are with you every step of the way right now. We would like you, if you could you tell our viewer what happened to your son and your daughter-in-law?
They were driving a motorcycle on a two-lane highway. An illegal immigrant, intoxicated, hit them from behind, going probably 120 miles an hour. He did not stop for almost 2 football fields, only when the car was inoperable. Then he fled the scene. It was a terrible, terrible thing.
It just happened in June, sir, and the man who killed your son, he had a prior DWI conviction. What do you think of mayors of sanctuary cities who are basically saying, you know, even though they're saying that we've got laws in the books that stop, we don't accept, of course, felons and people who've committed felonies. The fear is that these cities will become magnets for criminals to live here.
I believe that's the way we look at it. I believe that's the way it's going. Sanctuary city, Austin, Texas, is trying to be a sanctuary city. They, the DWI that this illegal alien got was in Travis County. Had they deported him, my son and daughter-in-law would probably be alive right now. So I really don't think we should have a sanctuary city here. Well,
it's an outrage and a disgrace what you and your family have been put through, and the loss is just horrible. Words can't capture it at all. And sir, you've talked to other families in similar situations as you've been enduring. This grief is just monstrous. I mean, what is your feeling when you see Donald Trump stepping up and saying, we hear you, we're listening to you? Do you feel like you and these families have not been listened to before?
I do feel like we have not been listened to, and I am very impressed, and thank God that Donald Trump is doing this. He's a man of his word. I got to say that. The sooner he gets this done, the sooner we get the sanctuary cities to dissolve, the better off and the more lives we will be able to save.
Are you hopeful? Do you think it will happen?
I'm very hopeful. I pray every day. I work for well, I'll tell you, I'm just a little nervous here, but I work for the Remembrance Project, and the Remembrance Project is families that have lost loved ones to illegal aliens, and we're trying to get this. The laws are basic laws. We're just asking that they follow the laws that are already put in place, and they're already in the books, and that's what we're hoping, praying for.
Well, Fred, you're doing great. You just did a great interview, a great job. And I'll tell you something, stories like yours, you are serving the country and with the other families of the Remembrance Project. And we appreciate you and we thank you for your service. Come back again soon, okay?
Thank you very much.
Sure.
And
Coming up.
I'd just like to say,
Yeah, go ahead, Fred.
I would just like to say that the mayors that are fighting this sanctuary city, the blood of my daughter-in-law and son are definitely on their hands, and other
Okay.
families. Thank you.
Thank you, Fred. Come back soon.